Hey Pisces, welcome to a reading. Pisces, I've been getting up around 3 to 4 a.m. for the past 3 days. And I said, you know what? What am I going to do at this time? Because I know at some point I'm going to crash out. Hopefully not. So I decided let's do some content for YouTube. So Pisces, this is a general. But if it resonates, please let me know. You could always book a personal reading for personal guidance, okay? So let's see what spirits. I was going to say what spirit messages. What messages spirit has to say for you. Ooh, I just split the deck. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Let's see if it comes out again. All right, let's connect to Pisces. Ooh, Two of Cups. Hold up, Pisces. I'm in love. Ten of Cups, Pisces. Sun card. Okay, is there a child coming through? Happiness. Oh, man. Pisces. This is good. Good energy. What's going on with Pisces? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Unflippin' real. Wealth. Look at the card says. It says wealth, Pisces. Let me let you take a gander at that because do you see that? That's shared assets. That's family money. That's old money. Or that's money you make together with somebody else. Or that's the connections and networks that you have. But it's also 10 of Pentacles, which means that you're closing out a major chapter here. So some of you guys could be retiring as well. So I'm getting a cash out. Yeah, there's some wealth here, Pisces. So something here is manifesting. Something here is manifested or manifesting for you here. Let's see what else is going on. Look at that death card. Yep, something's changing. There could be, for some of you, inheritance for someone who has passed. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces. Pisces energy. What's going on with Pisces? Look at that. Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You're getting the good news. And I hate to say this because it sounds horrible, like, you're going to get money because somebody passed away. No, you know, how do I say this? For some of you, there is a transition in someone in your family. And you're going to get good news about the wealth and fortune that's going to be paid out to you. That's for some of you. For others of you, you're getting good news that's going to change your life. It kind of feels like someone here is changing something up. They're willing to open up to you. They're willing to take a risk and to express themselves to you. But then again, Pisces, Knight of Cups is your energy. So maybe it's you that is going to be expressing yourself because you see that in order to express yourself will shift the dynamic here. So let's see what's going on. Pisces, maybe you're the one delivering the news. God, it's so many ways. All right, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces? Nine of Swords in reverse. What's the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces? Page of Wands. It could be a job opportunity. What's the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Well, I just got lightheaded. The Chariot. Yeah, I can't help but feel that way. That Lovers in reverse. Some of you guys are ending a relationship for another relationship. I'm gonna just say it straight out like that. Some of you guys are getting news about an inheritance. Some of you guys are getting news about a fortune, a risk that you can take that has to do with a job or a creative project, or about a child. So there's something very destined about this. This kind of energy feels like a family fortune. So it doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody else. So there is a shift happening here with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. And again, some of you guys are ending a relationship here in order to attain this. Okay. Some of you got, yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. Some of you guys, there's one relationship and then there's another relationship. For some of you guys, this has to do with a child. The child would be the one that brings the money. I just can't but feel that. The other thing is travel. I see that as well. There would need to be someone either relocating, traveling, or leaving some other thing behind. So that's why the Three of Swords is here, because there's pain. There's pain around this. Wow, this is very interesting. Look at that. Eight of Cups in reverse. This is a little bit complicated, Pisces. So let's break this down. What's the death? What's the death in Pisces world? Money again. It's coming out with money. It's coming out with money. Something that was being invested into. I think you're ending something here. You don't see value. You don't see the value in it anymore. You never felt like it reached its full, or they did, or you, that it never reached its full potential. Okay, yeah. So you're changing something up that you feel wasn't working anymore, and you're pursuing where your heart is being called to pursue. Let's get that Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles. Like, oh my God, this is interesting. Do you see what I'm saying, Pisces? Do you see what I'm saying? You're taking action. There's someone either taking action towards you for a contract deal. Um, uh, this has to be career. This has to be investment. This has to be money. And it mixes in with falling in love with it at the same time. So there's love and there's money behind this. It almost feels like you're ending, for some of you are ending a long-term contractual thing. Maybe it's business, right? Maybe you're ending your part of the business. Maybe you're selling your part of the business. Maybe you're selling I don't know how that stuff works. Your shares. I don't know. It's like you've had an investment here, maybe even family business, right? Whatever this is, or a marriage. And you're not finding value in that. So then what you do is you kind of end your part of it, you know? Yeah, look, it looks like he's taking his piece out, his little share. He's ending, evaluating what he's going to keep, what he's going to leave behind, and he's following his heart, right? Pisces, you are the Knight of Cups, right? Virgo is also here as well, right? So technical tarot would be that this is news coming towards you, but spiritually speaking, when it comes to personal readings, this could also be you looking at an opportunity. So either or, the point is there's a path here that brings in new love, the new feeling of love, like falling in love with it, and then the pentacle, the money behind it. So this could be career, this could be love. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, again, risk, divine timing, fated events, but it's Jupiter energy and it's expansion. So this is like winning the lottery. So these knights are seeing the opportune moment to take a risk, to invest themselves into something that's going to shake it up. And that Wheel of Fortune has to do with this Page of Wands. And what is that? So technically it's a child, right? Right, a young child, young fire sign energy. Technically creativities, passions, entertainment, art, um, romantic situations, passionate situations, job, right? It has a lot of fire and action and desire. Let's put it that way, because it's the wands and it's new. And you have the Chariot, which is actually technically they leave a partnership behind, because the lesson before the Chariot is the lovers. So they're going towards something here. So it could be travel, it could be moving, it could be leaving another partnership, business partnership, love partnership behind. But also Chariot could be somebody coming towards you at the same time. So whatever this is, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's almost, to me, I'm getting bittersweet for you, bittersweet, but for somebody else, this could be very painful, because I do feel like you're breaking away from something here and someone's not gonna like it. But I feel like you're gaining your own sense of freedom. You're taking control of whatever you felt restricted you before. That could have been money. That could have been a situation you just, you weren't really happy in, right? For some of you, you could have been married for money. Not, not that you were married for money, but it kind of felt like a business exchange rather than true love. And the Eight of Cups is like, you know what? I just want to find my happiness. So Pisces, somebody could be coming towards you with this situation behind them, or you're going towards them with the situation behind them. So this is interesting. I'm going to say this is quite bittersweet. So let me see who's coming towards Pisces here. Who's coming towards Pisces? If this resonates, please like and or subscribe. Who's coming towards Pisces? Who's coming towards Pisces? We have the Four Swords in reverse. Who's coming towards Pisces? Nine of Cups. Four Swords reverse. Who's coming towards Pisces? This person had a lot to think about. Yeah, somebody here sees matrimony with you. So either they work with you, they live in your neighborhood, there's something about a structure, or you know them through the family. It's almost like you know this person. Okay, I don't think this is like someone you don't know. I think you know this person. Also with the Chariot and the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands, there could be a long distance between you two for some of you. This person has been pondering and thinking, and now they feel quite satisfied and confident. So you have someone here that feels sure about you. Okay. What does this person want to say to Pisces? What does this person want to say to Pisces? Your beauty is so captivating that I forget to blink. They're very satisfied with you. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. Someone's in love with you, Pisces. That's the hidden energy. Even though we are so different, I feel so connected to you. Interesting energy. So I do feel you're going to get a profession here, Pisces. Again, you to them to you. It's happening. It's happening. It's very strategic. Very strategic. So this feels like a proposal. Okay. Um, what is this past energy for Pisces? What is this past energy for Pisces? What is this past energy for Pisces? Oh, the World in reverse and the Ace of Cups. You have somebody here from the past that also wants to return. So this could be that same person, or this could be a new love situation, or this could be that the past is the world in reverse, which means that it's not completely closed out while the new love is coming in. So there could be a middle, like the in between, Pisces. So you let me know how that resonates. Look at that. See, hidden energy, Two of Wands. There's a choice between two paths, two jobs, two people, two whatever, right? You get what I mean. This is actually quite beautiful. What is the advice for Pisces in this situation? What is the advice for Pisces in this situation? Advice for Pisces, the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands the advice for Pisces? Because you look burnt out here. Five of Cups in reverse. You have to get over what happened in the past. You're holding on to, it's kind of like love doesn't have to be a battlefield. Love doesn't have to be hard. You also don't have to be hard on yourself about what what you've done in relationships, what you've experienced, what your choices may have been that ended up in like, it's like making your bed and having to lie in it when it comes to relationships. Maybe you have felt you hold some sort of emotional guilt, shame, or wounds, trauma from past situations when it comes to love, or parts of your life that make you feel a little bit either unworthy or burnt out or guarded. Okay, Pisces? So they definitely are advising you to be careful with this energy. I mean, this may not have to be you. Maybe this is the person, maybe this is the person around you, but they're acknowledging that there is an energy where someone needs to kind of forgive themselves, forgive others, have more grace for themselves, more grace for others. It doesn't have to be that hard. You're good enough, right? Um, yeah. Why not you, Pisces? Why not you? What is the hidden energy? The star. Why not you? So I'm talking to a collective of Pisceans that has worked on themselves. I am someone who a Pisces who has put so much work in on themselves, put so much work in on their career. They're very focused. They're trying to heal themselves. They're trying to put themselves first. They've made many prayers. They work with the divine. I mean, they feel like they have a calling, you know? So, yeah. All right, Pisces. Let's get some blockages in love. What are some blockages in love that Pisces or this other person has to work through? Rejection. So there's a rejection wound. Comparison, and then too soon. So in your love energy with you and this person or people that you've dealt with, build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you, right? So there's a rejection wound, like not feeling good enough, right? Comparison. I just heard getting left at the altar. Comparison. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. Oh, you might compare people like you to them to you, comparing the exes. Too soon. You get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. Okay? Okay. Now, hidden energy does say too risky, which reminds me of that Nine of Wands. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. Exactly, Pisces. Whether you to them to you. Because why? Taking risks before has ended up like this, right? So Spirit is saying that this could be the one. Okay. Pisces, if this reading resonates with you, please like, endorse, subscribe. I'm going to leave you with a message from the Oracle. Message for Pisces. Pisces, you have mermaid magic. Oh my God. Embrace the magic within and let your intuition guide you through life's currents. So you're strong enough to know what to do. You just have to believe in your intuition. And look, there's two. There's two. All right. So Pisces, I'm gonna leave it there for you. Let me know how it resonates.